Hi everyone, this is Charlene from ArraTech Software Solutions. If you're building e-invoicing in Saudi Arabia and you've struggled with ZATCA requirements, signatures, QR codes, onboarding, or integrating with older systems, this message is for you. Today I'm introducing the ArraTech ZATCA E-Invoice SDK, our open source library with full source code. It's designed for real-world teams who need reliability, transparency, and flexibility across C#, VB.NET, Delphi, PHP, Visual Basic 6.0, Classic ASP, VBA, Foxpro, QuickBooks, and Inflow. Our goal is simple: make ZATCA e-invoicing straightforward to implement and easy to maintain. Software houses modernizing legacy apps. IT teams supporting branches that still run VB6, VBA, Foxpro, or Classic ASP, but also have .NET or PHP systems. Accounting and retail setups that need to integrate QuickBooks or Inflow with ZATCA-compliant invoices. And developers who want source code they can audit, extend, and own. What problems does it solve? ZATCA compliance is not just generate XML and upload. You also need correct XML composition, digital signatures, cryptographic stamps, QR codes, onboarding and certificate handling, and robust retry and revalidation logic for downtime scenarios. Our SDK gives you a complete pipeline that you can plug into your stack with minimal friction. Let me break down the pipeline in plain English. Compose the invoice in UBL 2.1, or your existing format mapped to compliant XML. Digitally sign the document, ZAIDs, using modern standards, e.g., KSA SHA-256, and proper canonicalization. Add the cryptographic stamp so your invoice is chain-linked correctly. Generate the ZATCA QR code, the TLV payload, for printing and verification. Report or clear the invoice via the correct endpoints, then record the response. Persist statuses and hashes, and when the network or the portal is down, handle retries safely with idempotent re-uploads and revalidation to keep your data accurate. Because this is open source with full code, you can see exactly how each step is implemented, customize it for your business rules, and pass any security reviews with confidence. No black boxes. No vendor lock-in. Now, how do you integrate this in your environment? For C#/VB.NET, reference the SDK directly or consume it as a NuGet-style project in your solution. We include sample code for composing XML, applying the signature, stamping, generating the QR, and sending to the endpoints. You can run it as a library, a background service, whatever fits your app. For Delphi, use the pre-built DLL. We provide examples on reading/writing XML, invoking the signer, and plugging results back into your forms or service layers. For PHP, call wrappers so you can sign and stamp invoices from your PHP code without wrestling with low-level crypto. Drop examples show you how to queue invoices and fetch results for printing and archiving. For Visual Basic 6.0, Classic ASP, VBA, and Foxpro, use our COM-friendly entry points. That means you can keep your existing codebase and simply invoke, compose, sign, stamp, QR, report through familiar method calls. We include sample scripts to wire it up in minutes. For QuickBooks and Inflow, many teams use ODBC, CSV, or export files to pull data. We support a data adapter approach. Map your fields once, then push through the same ZATCA pipeline. You can schedule runs, batch process invoices, and write back the results status, hash, timestamps, and response messages for your audit trail. What about onboarding and certificates? The SDK includes tools to streamline onboarding, loading your certificate chain, managing keys, and making sure signing time and local time handling are correct for KSA conventions. We provide validation helpers to catch common pitfalls before you send anything to production. Reliability matters. We build resilience into the flow. Graceful error handling for network and server issues. Retry queues with backoff to avoid duplicates. Idempotent re-uploads so you don't break chain integrity. revalidation to confirm invoice status after downtime, and structured logging so you can trace what happened, when, and why. Security and auditability. Since you have the full source, your security team can review the code and confirm exactly which algorithms, keys, and canonicalization rules are used. You can implement branch-level certificate mapping, segregate responsibilities, and meet your internal compliance requirements. Performance and scaling. Process invoices one by one for small shops, or run batch jobs for high volume. Integrate with your database so every invoice pending, uploaded, cleared, or revalidated has a single source of truth. Why open source? Transparency, no hidden behaviors. Extensibility, adapt quickly when requirements change. Community and speed, your team and others can contribute improvements, new adapters, or samples for additional ERPs and POS systems. Cost control, invest in your team, not in opaque licensing. A quick note on compliance. ZATCA specifications evolve. Our approach is to keep the core pipeline clean and configurable, so you can align with the latest published rules and test in simulation before going live. Always verify against current documentation and run your internal QA. If you'd like to try the SDK, check the link in the description for the repository, docs, and starter samples. Need help mapping from QuickBooks or Inflow? We have ready-to-use templates to get you moving fast. And if you want support, training, or a quick code review of your integration, reach out at your email or WhatsApp. We're here to help. Thanks for listening. I'm Charlene from ArraTech Software Solutions. With the ArraTech ZATCA E-Invoice SDK, you keep your stack, keep your data, and ship ZATCA compliant invoices with confidence.